Hello, and welcome to my section of my website that discusses to you the at-home blood testing kits. We're all in a society about Ubers and fitness at home and all this stuff, but yet many Americans feel they have to go make an appointment at the doctor's office, sit down for many minutes next to sick people in the lobby just to do their blood, and then the doctor tells them, oh, you need to come back fasted, don't eat no food and all that. It's just a time-consuming process. You pay $150 to $300 insurance or not insurance. You still got to pay $50 to copay, and people just don't do it often. And when people don't check their blood, that's how people get in trouble by not knowing they're sick. I'm going to show you how I do it and how you can do it. The easier way, by doing at-home kits that are around $50. You do it at home, and I'm going to discuss to you in detail how you're going to do it. Quickly, a little bit about myself. Some of you found my website. Some of you found me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. My name is Joey Cepeda. I'm the owner of Get Fit AF. I'm a Beachbody coach. I'm a Shakeology representative. I walk the walk. I don't just talk the talk. I had my successful transformation. I used to be 50 pounds overweight. I had pre-diabetes, fatty liver. And the reason I'm showing you the blood test kits today is because I know this is what helped me understand and have faith that the superfoods are working. And sure enough, it did work. And once I improved my blood work in 2 to 3 months, the next 3 months, I literally had the most fastest drastic transformation that no one would ever believe. And I have the pictures to prove it. And I was documenting every month, every week. So let me begin to show you why I feel this is going to help you understand what's happening in the inside and how to make it where you have fast results on the outside. At the end of the day, guys, people suffer and get slow results when they do things the wrong way out there. And it gets back to just the basics. The American people, the American diet, people are not getting a lot of fruits and vegetables. There's no magic. There's no magic pill. This is just putting a lot of vegetables into this container. This isn't a fat burner. This isn't something that's going to make you burn fat. This is giving you all the nutrients that your blood, your liver, your pancreas, your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your digestive system, all the things that your body craves are nutrients and minerals. When your organs get healthy, then the side effect is weight loss. Not by starving. People starve themselves and lose weight, but then they gain it back. But when you make your organs healthy, you keep the fat off. So if you're watching my video today on my website, I have no idea where you come from, what state, your body, what type of issues you've had, what your current issues are, what your goals are. All I can tell you is all of you, every single type of scenario, you need to have fruits and vegetables in your life. And that's why it's important to give you an x-ray of what your human cells, your blood is doing. And many of you are not going to go to the doctor's office just to ask them, hey, doc, tell me what's up. But many of you that are watching, some of you already are at the doctor's because you're losing sensation in your toes, you're pre-diabetic, you're out of breath, you get tired easily, you always want to go to sleep in the middle of the afternoon, you always want to go to sleep to take naps in the middle of the day because someone has convinced you that it's okay to take naps. No, it's not. If you've been asleep for 6 hours, you're supposed to run all day and then go to sleep in the nighttime. Many Americans are depending on caffeine and energy drinks and all this junk that is just dumping some caffeine to bypass the liver to hit the brain, but the long-term effects to your organs is going to show up in your blood work when you take these tests. So that's why I'm having these tests listed on my website. It's going to be the metabolism test, which is going to tell you how much cortisol stress you have, how much testosterone you have for men and women. It's going to tell you your thyroid hormone. That's what regulates how much your body's going to release sugar and fat for energy. It's very important to know. We're going to do your heart test. We're going to learn about your HbA1c, your triglycerides, all the fat in your blood, the cholesterol, the HDL, the LDL, and your inflammation. How much of your organs are inflamed, which is a very precursor to many diseases out there, even cancer. Wouldn't you want to know with a simple $70, $40 test? So imagine a very detailed scientific metabolism test that explains why you are not burning fat, and also a very detailed heart test with the markers that will determine if you're leading your life into a disease that's going to happen very, very soon, or if you're already in a stage of it. Do you know that if you keep yourself in pre-diabetes for about 5 years, you then enter diabetes and then it's going to be worse? Some of you are diabetics and don't even know it. Some of you are actually diabetics because I'm just telling you what the CDC says. There's 88 million people who have diabetes, and about 80% of people don't even know it. Pre and diabetes, both. And then you find out later, why did someone collapse? There's many people that go running and jogging and they don't even know they have diabetes until they collapse. So yeah, this is the technology at home that helped me find out in 2017 that I was in dangerous pre-diabetes zone. And I am so glad I found that, because if I would have kept going another 1 year or 2 years, I probably would have got my liver worse. My pancreas would have probably failed. Who knows? There's a lot of horror stories. Just Google person died from pancreas failure. So many young people died just because their pancreas gave out and they didn't know they were diabetic. They didn't know. They never got attention and they never fixed it. They never remedied it. So these are the tests listed on my website. And I went ahead and listed the vitamin D inflammation test because there's a lot of people that also, we've been seeing the studies that COVID attacks people who have lack of vitamin D. So that's the test I'm going to do today in front of y'all. You're going to see that I drop my blood onto this this is a very expensive paper that helps the labs detect without taking out tubes. That's the other beautiful thing about this. You don't need to take. So all these tests are under $100. This is about $50. The only expensive one is the heart test. This is the one that's between $70 to $90, depending on the special of the month. And this is metabolism's under $70. But guess what? All you do is poke your finger and we drop blood, 5 drops. It's going to hit it and then it spreads. This expensive technology allows them to understand all of this, what's going on in your body, without poking your veins and drawing out tubes of blood. If you were to do all this at a doctor's office, they're going to take out like 5 tubes of blood and then you get weak. Sometimes people faint. You freaking feel weird. You have to get hooked up. They waste a lot of blood because they have to. That's the old technology. This is the new technology and it's the same thing. It's almost like DNA, but they extract all the markers, and I'm going to do it. I'll do it right now. So it's going to come with this little needle that you poke your finger, you drop your blood, and you fill up this square. And then what happens is it spreads within 10 minutes. It's going to hit the line right there. Once the blood passes the line, you're set. You put this into this lab bag. It has like some type of special dry ice or something. Then you put that bag in the box, and then the box comes. You put the box in the mail and it's already paid for. It comes with the shipping already paid for. You send it back and then you get your results on an awesome chart that I'm going to show you, which I've already done this test 3 times the past 3 years. I do it about every two times a year. What you have seen me do weekly is the simple blood sugar test. This is just blood sugar. You could get this at Walgreens for $50. You get 50 tests. This is just an indicator to give you a little bit of insight of how good your blood sugar is. But these are the more detailed tests, like lab tests. And again, guys, it's only so you can see how Shakeology is working for y'all. Because some of you are going to just drink Shakeology and not work out. So I need you to see how it's helping your vitals, your blood work, the stuff that keeps you out of the hospitals. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to end up in the hospital because of a last minute unforeseen stroke. Or you don't want to end up because you collapsed because your pancreas gave out. Some of you are going to be doing this program because you want to get, more fit. You're already healthy, but those of you need to improve your metabolism. And you need to check your cortisol hormone. When you have lots of cortisol, your body's going to hold on to fat easier. So we need to start killing that cortisol and get it to the healthy range. And guess what? Shakeology says that, the adaptogen blend helps the body adapt and respond to the effects of stress. So when you drink this for 2 to 3 months and you see that your cortisol improve when you do the test, that's why this is a powerful tool. It's like you're eating 8 cups of spinach per day without having to eat 8 cups of spinach, but you're getting more than just spinach. You're getting all these other things that deal with antioxidants, adaptogens, powerful adaptogens. Why do you think I'm handling stress well and I don't get fat with burgers? And I hardly do cardio. I'll do weightlifting, but there's a lot of weightlifters in the gym that are fat. They're big, they're strong. Why isn't all that muscle keeping their panza down? You know what I'm saying? They have a pudge in their stomach. They have lots of muscle. They could curl and all that, but they have a panza because it's not just about, you need to have healthy hormones in the blood to be fighting fat. It doesn't matter about just putting lots of protein in your body. So anyways, guys, I'm going to do my test. I'm going to do the next video that shows the card filled out. You see, the little thing is very small. I'm going to squeeze it, and you'll see that it comes out. That's it. See? And then you put it in the hole. I do all this first-person videos for you guys. You're supposed to let it drop. Sometimes you just tap it right there. Now, this is way better than doing tubes of blood. So what you do is you do 3 or 4 drops. I'm gonna have to put my phone down because it's kind of hard, but I'm doing all these first person view videos, FPV, for you guys, so you could understand what you're buying. You're lucky that I didn't even get this. When I bought mine, I didn't see nobody doing this. I just bought it, but now I'm doing what I want other people to see, the easier way to understand this. So that's why I'm doing these videos. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the phone down. The next video will probably be a week later to show you the results. Later. All right, I'm back. It's a minute later. I wanted to, you see this white, like there's moisture that's spread? That's the plasma. This paper technology is extracting plasma to spread ahead of the blood. Or I don't know what it is. All I know is that this is crazy scientific paper that's gonna allow this laboratory, when they get this, they're going to be able to detect so many things in your blood without having to take out so much blood in a tube. It's amazing. So I put 4 drops of blood, as you can see, place 4 large drops of blood here. It sits there and then it spreads over. And I already done this enough time. I mean, I've done this, like I said, for 3 years. I do it twice a year. And I already know that the 4 bloods were going to spread and cross the line. So it just takes time for it to reach there, but it happens usually within 5 minutes. All right, guys. So thanks for putting your trust in me as a client. Go to my website, www.getfitaf.info. Sign up. I keep saying it's the last video, but nope, I keep remembering I got to show you some other stuff. So I'm putting it in here. The paper's in there, as you can see. You just pull it out. The blood has crossed the line. Put it in here. It's very hard to do this with one hand, guys. I'm doing all of this crazy first-person view for you all. So in the same box you received it in, you put it in the box. Then you put the cover over it. Covers over it. The box came with this bag. You peel this off and you close it and it stays sticky, which I'll do that later. And then you slap on this prepaid label and off you go. Very simple, guys. Welcome to Get Fit AF. Those of you who found my website, those of you that found my Instagram, and whoever else, this is the easier way to get fit and healthy at home without having to depend on doctors, without having to depend on gyms, without having to depend on taking out blood. And you lose fat, keep it off, and you retain and build lean muscle and keep it easily year after year. I've never lost my results. And I know it's all because of my awesome, powerful, superfood, dense nutrition, Shakeology that I drink daily. Sometimes I will do it 5 times a week, sometimes 7 days a week. It doesn't matter. If I don't, then I have to go eat lots of veggies everywhere else. Laters.